Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna learn how to inject HTML with inline CSS in our Angular 14 application. So in Angular 14, Google has introduced lots of features that will going to sanitize all your DOM. Like if you are going to inject the HTML with some inline CSS, then in this case the Angular will going to sanitize your page, going to remove all the suspicious thing that Angular will think like this is a security issue and all. So in this case, like if you are trying to create the application where you are trying to inject some template, or you want to send the HTML enable emails where you need to display the template first to the user, like how that email is look like, and you want to send the emails. So in this type of scenario, like you will face the issue in Angular 14, like your template will not look proper like without the CSS, because the Angular already has removed all the CSS from your Angular code. So in this video we're gonna know how to resolve that issue, how to allow Angular to inject HTML with the inline CSS. Let's get started. So first I'm going to show you which template we are going to use. So here I have one template. So here you can see this is my portal hackathon. Here we have this feature, like from this feature we will able to send the templates, we will send the campaigns to the user. Like here you can see there is one template, daily newsletter template. So this template is dynamically generated, so all the HTML is there with the inline CSS. So when we click on the send button, this template will going to send to the user. So most of the emails allow like inline CSS for the HTML part. Like if you want to send some HTML, then you have to do some inline CSS only with your templates. Only after that your email will going to look good. So this template we're going to use in Angular application in Angular 14, and gonna see like is it working or not. If it's not working, then how we can resolve this issue. So okay, let's get started. So I'm going to download this template. So we have one download button here. I'm just going to press download. As you can see, I already have downloaded this template at some location. So I'm going to pick that template from there. So okay, I'm just going inside that template. Yeah, so here we have resources. So yeah, this is the template that we're going to use. So I'm going to open this inside Visual Studio Code, and we're gonna see like what's our template is look like, how much code we have. So here you can see this is just the plain basic HTML template with some CSS inline. Here you can see, right? So now we're gonna use this template in our Angular application and see like is it working or not. So let's move this tab over there. So yeah, so I have already created one project, hackathon. This is our practice project where we're gonna do these kind of practices. So I just created this project. So I got lots of code, some default code from the Angular CLI. So let's try to run this application first and see like what we got from the Angular command. Like, so let's run the command and just serve to run this application. So this command will going to compile your application and going to open this application in the browser. So let's wait for the command to finish their execution. It's going to take 2 or 3 minutes or 2 or 3 seconds, not much. So let's wait. This is about to complete. Okay, yeah, the code is compiled, and here you can see the application is open, and here you can see some default code is there that is created by the Angular. So let's remove all this code. We don't want this code right now, and instead of this one we're just going to print some basic code, just hello world we're gonna print right now to just to validate like is the application working properly or not. So I just enter, like write some hello world. Let's go to the application. Yeah, here you can see we got the hello world. So our application is working fine. Now let's move to the problem. So now we're gonna use this HTML to render in our page. So let's start this. So for this I'm going to take a div, and I'm going to use one attribute, inner attribute here, inner HTML, and going to bind this attribute with the one variable. So the variable name I'm going to take, the row HTML we can take, the row template. Okay, so let's move to the app component.ts file and declare this template. So here you can see this is my template component.ts file, and this is our class. So let's declare this variable here. Okay, and going to pass that template to this variable. So I'm going to copy paste this template from this file and going to paste it there. So here you can see this is a quite big template that will going to generate a email kind of view, like that we can send in the emails. So yeah, this is paste, and now save the application and go back to the application and see like is it working or not. So yeah, here you can see we got something like we got some design, but our template is completely different, right? All the styling is gone, the images are quite big and not in proper readable format. We can compare this template with the actual one. So here you can see this is the actual template, and this is what we got in the Angular. So here you can see if we go to the inspect and try to inspect these HTML tags, then you can see like right now here let's try to inspect daily news. We know that their color is red and there's some style. So let's try to inspect this. So if I click on the daily, you can see there is no styling is there, like all the style has been removed. And if we go to the actual template and trying to inspect like this, so you can see here, you can see there is a lot of style we have written for this daily word, but in Angular it's all gone. So basically Angular has removed all the inline CSS from your injected HTML code. So now how to resolve this issue, because this is quite a situation, because sometimes our client requirement like this, like they want to display the template, but yeah, Angular 14 is not allowed. So how we can resolve this issue? So to resolve this issue, what we can do, we can simply bypass this security, because we already know this URL, this this string that we are providing is completely safe. It has nothing suspicious, or it has nothing that will cause some security issue and all. So we can just simply make this string to bypass all the security. We just tell our application like this string is completely secure, just bypass all your security and just render this string as it is on the in our component. So for this we're going to use the DomSanitizer. So basically DomSanitizer is a class that is provided in the platform browser module. So from there you can import this class and you can use the function that is provided by this class. There is one function that we can use, bypass security trust HTML function that we can use. To that function we're going to pass our row HTML template, and it will going to give us the secure string that we're going to use instead of this row template variable. So so I'm going to create one constructor and just going to initialize this DomSanitizer class. So I'm just going to write public, not like this. Okay, the DomSanitizer, make it small. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So now we have created a constructor and initialize our DomSanitizer class. So now I'm going to take another variable after this row template variable. So here I'm going to create one more variable. The name I'm going to take email template, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use that DomSanitizer class, and there is one function bypass security trust HTML, and inside this function, if like to this function, I'm going to pass my row HTML template. Sorry, yeah, the row HTML template. So here it is. So now what we just need to do, just need to bind this email template in our HTML page. So now let's go back to our app component.email, app component.html, and just bind this inner HTML attribute with this new variable email template. Now just press refresh and go to your application, and here, boom, you can see the template is working fine. Now all the design has been there. If we will compare this to the actual one, so yeah, here you can see the HTML is injected with the CSS also. So now it is working fine. So this is how you can use, you can inject HTML with inline CSS in Angular 14. So this is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in next video. Bye guys.